We're going to do a little eyeshadow tutorial. I'm going to be using my Seint 3D 1 Compact Makeup. The first thing that I like to do before I apply my eyeshadow is to prime my lid. I usually will just use the Demi color correctors as my primer because I use those to color correct under my eyes for the dark circles. You also could use your brightening highlight or your main highlight, a foundation color, just applying a little bit of that on the lid before you apply your eyeshadow. This just evens out the skin tone and kind of gives you that nice canvas to start with. And it makes the eyeshadow color show up so much more. You have to use less product that way, and it helps it to stay. Okay, so I'm going to start out with Drift, which is a very light shimmer. I like to apply that above the brow bone, along the eyebrow, and a little bit in the inner corner. Okay, then I'm going to use this very light matte shade. I believe this one's called Chai, and I like to look straight ahead with my eye open and apply it above my crease, kind of on the hooded area of my eyelid. So this will create a crease where there isn't one anymore since my eyes have started drooping a little bit. So we're going to create the illusion of a crease there on that hooded area. Kind of starting above the corner of the outside corner of your eye with windshield wiper motion, bringing it in and down to the lash line. So since I've gotten older, when I apply my eyeshadow, I don't come all the way down to the corner because that drags everything down. I actually start my shadow color. It's kind of hard to tell, but I start it above that outer corner. So I stay up above it. And when I'm all done applying my shadow, a lot of times I will go in and clean that area up by creating an upward diagonal from the outer corner of my eye up to my brow, and just creating more of a crisp, clean line where I'm actually kind of erasing the shadow, making sure that it's not coming out in that area. So everything has an upward lift, and that really can make a huge difference in your overall look. So after I've applied that light matte, and this is great all by itself. And if you want to do just a one color simple shadow, just choose a light to medium matte neutral shade and apply it on that hooded area to create a crease. And that's it. You could call it done right there. I'm going to go ahead and add a little more color. I'm going to go in with this Claire, which is a light to medium pink color. And I like to just kind of tap that color in, starting in that outer corner so that there's more color and more pigment here, and then working in towards the center. Now, if you wanted to make the look a lot more dramatic, you could go in and choose a darker color, either a brown, or sometimes I'll use this dark berry color because it really makes the green in my eyes pop. And just add that kind of in a V shape. from the lash line up and then in so that it's kind of creating this V shape. You can take that same color and drag it along your lower lash line to line the lower lashes with the shadow. Kind of gives a softer, more natural line instead of the harshness that you can get with pencil. I'm going to add a little bit of this brown. Just to make it a little more dramatic. And then I like to use a blend brush to kind of soften it all and clean it up. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this shimmer. This one's called Tawanda. It's like a pink with gold in it. The shimmers I like to apply with my finger. I feel like I have a little more control about where the color, the pigment is being placed. And then it doesn't have any fallout. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye and add mascara.